Now, with the new configuration, and watches it come out of turn 4. Car comes out of turn 4 and heads for pit road. Right on the pit entrance there. That's the car number 28. He spins backwards, and there's an opening in pit wall, and he hits right into the opening, and the back of the car is basically just punctured. That's right where the fuel cell is, and Ned, the flames erupt.
Immediately, apparently it did either break the fuel line or burst the fuel cell, and I would come near thinking that broke the fuel line and just kept feeding the gas out there, and you can see a tremendous fire. Fortunately, they were able to get in there and get him out very quickly.
That is C.W. Smith, who's 50 years of age, a retired Pennsylvania State Policeman, 25 years with the Pennsylvania State Police, only his 4th ever ARCA start. He had run awfully well at Talladega and twice at Pocono, but that car and the fire trucks were there fairly quickly. But you see the chemical from the backside, but this blade, and that's where the car still sits on pit road and all the chemical having been sprayed. But he hit about as bad a place as you could hit right
along in this area, and he come off of the bank coming off of here down onto the pit road, and we'll watch him come in here. Here he is right here coming off of that bank, and you see you lose control immediately once he gets down onto the flat surface and the wet pavement on pit road there, and as you say, back right into, it was the most inopportune type of a place that he could have hit was right there as you say, at the opening of that wall that lets the cars go into the garage area.
And you got to wonder how much the fact that the speed came in. I mean, these guys are running faster than they've ever run a ride.
And that was a wild ride coming off the racetrack onto pit road and slamming into the retaining wall on pit road and apparently rupturing your fuel line or something. Anyway, it was a pretty major fire there, but the firemen, safety people were there, got it out, got him out of the car. Unfortunately, he's okay, but it has held things up here. Well, speaking of wild rides, this racetrack has been the scene of a